action-packed weekend at the El Paso County Coliseum. Tomorrow, a lot of local talent in the ring for Ring Wars 23 over at the Coliseum. We got one of them with us this morning, Mr. Pedro Rodarte and promoter Luis Trevino. Thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Let's start with you, Luis. Ring Wars 23. This one, I think the headline is local talent. There's a lot of El Pasoans here that are ready to make a name for themselves. Some of them maybe already have made a name for themselves. Some folks that we have seen here on KTSM. Going to be a big fight night, I think, over at the Coliseum.
Yeah, good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
I mean, you mentioned local talent. There is a lot of local talent and guys that have been here before, but you know what? That's the process of getting to where they want to be, right?
Sure.
The interviews, the other fights, and bringing more fights to El Paso. That's the process.
And 23 Ring Wars, man. You guys always bring out a good crowd. Seems like everybody, it seems like almost a tradition at this point, Ring Wars. You guys just always put on a good show. What goes into putting on such a great show time after time after time? Is it the atmosphere? Is it the fighters? What is it?
I think it's a lot of work behind the scenes. People they'll show up to the Coliseum tomorrow and everything is set, but it's
right.
Man, what happens behind the scenes as far as I'm the site coordinator for King's Promotion. It's the lights, the interviews, the marketing, and make sure that the Coliseum is set up for us, et cetera, et cetera. It's a lot of work, and then at the same time, we want to make sure that these fighters are making weight.
Yeah, that is. And speaking of some of our fighters, we got one right here. Mr. Pedro Rodarte is going to be in the ring. We're going to do a little bit of translation for you. Pedro, what's it been like getting ready, first of all, for this fight? I imagine that the days are long, they are grueling, but it's got to be exciting as well, right?
¿Cómo te has preparado y cómo están los días para ti listo para el pleito?
No, todo ha sido muy duro, el campamento, dietas, ya nomás esperar el día y estar listos para el mero día, para el sabadito 18 de julio.
He says dieting. Ready, making weight, right?
Yeah,
he's ready for Saturday.
Well,
Says that's the most difficult part.
Are you nervous to get in the ring on Saturday? I imagine just, no matter how many times you get up there, it's still got to be a little nerve-wracking, right?
Un poco de nervios, pero siento más ya ansioso, feliz de estar ahí arriba.
So he has a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of nervousness.
I think I would be nervous. Obviously, I'm not a guy I'm a lover, not a fighter. I don't want to get into it with anybody. But hey, Ring Wars, it's a great time. First of all, before we get out of here, where can folks get their tickets to get in? Where do they need to be? Give us the break.
The tickets will be at this point. It'll be at the Coliseum box office or Ticketmaster.com to get five. There's still enough good seats, especially the floor. But here's another thing I wanted to add. There is a lot of there's floor seats and all that, but the El Paso County Coliseum, every seat is great for boxing.
Boy,
I think the Coliseum was built for boxing. The tradition continues at the El Paso County Coliseum, the iconic for boxing in El Paso.
Yeah, that you definitely said. There really is no bad seats.
No, there's not
in the
a bad
Coliseum.
seat.
You try to find them, and there really isn't. That is the truth.
Yes.
Pedro, Luis, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate
You
it.
got it.
Big Saturday at the Coliseum. Hopefully, we will see everybody there. Thank you guys for stopping by. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, everybody.